anime endings. We all know how integral having a solid ending is to any given story, especially when it comes to anime/manga series. Heck, even back during our school days, we were taught just how important conclusions were in an essay. But do note that the ending is not the end-all be-all for a series. Think about series like One Piece or Vinland Saga. Both of them are still ongoing and have solidified their positions as the GOATs of any mangas within their respective categories. With that being said, however, just as how an amazingly done ending can help boost a show's reputation like Code Geass, a bad or underwhelming ending can still greatly tarnish a show's reputation. Imagine if after several decades of waiting for Luffy to discover what the One Piece is, it fails to meet the hype or the ending just ends up being shit. Well, don't get me wrong, One Piece would still be a great show, but you can imagine how much of a letdown it'll be.
One Piece.
Okay.
That's tier.
Yo! No! Hey!
But where does Bleach stand amidst all this? Well, before we get to discussing the ending of Bleach itself, I'd like to take a step back to reminisce on the anime adaptations of the Thousand Year Blood War. As a manga reader myself, the anime adaptation of the Thousand Year Blood War has thus far been amazing. The reason is because of the few additions and changes they've made in the arc that even left the minds of many manga readers, such as myself, blown away. I can't describe to you how excited I was seeing this additional sequence in the anime. I thought it was so cool that we got to see flashes of how badass the original Gotei were, and it perfectly fit in as they showcased the sheer strength and brutality that the Soul Reapers had in the past, in comparison to how soft they've gotten. Which then leads to the aftermath of the battle between Yamamoto and Yuha. And that was after we already got an added conversation between Yuha and our GOAT Aizen. I'm sorry, but hearing the voice of Aizen again after 10 years just made me hard. Yuha really thought that Aizen was a power bottom until Aizen said, "Nah bitch, if I get out of here, you're the power bottom." There were also some other additions like the further showcasing of Chojiro's Bankai and Ishida getting recruited by Hashwalt. But now we're getting to the biggest changes they've made so far in the anime, and you know what I'm talking about.
Bankai.
Look, I'm not even gonna mention how the anime basically cleared the Zero Squad's name as they were on straight fucking fraud watch in the manga. But just look at how amazingly beautiful Senjumaru's Bankai is. I really wish we could have seen the other Bankais as well, but meh, we can't have everything in life, can we? So far, those are all the changes that have been made in the Thousand Year Blood War. But as we, the manga readers, know, the biggest problem is the ending of the series itself, and spoiler warning for the rest of the video. The manga was doing decent until the last 10 to 15 chapters where the ending got rushed and we didn't even get to see what Ichigo's true Bankai can do. This is the Bankai that has technically been hyped up since the beginning of the series. We also saw how impressive he was just in his true Shikai, and his later Horn of Salvation. But as we all know what happens, using the Almighty, Yuha fucking snaps Ichigo's Bankai, and I won't lie to you, that was the biggest fucking blue ball into a bitch slap I've got consuming any form of fiction. And from then onwards, it was just a completely rushed shit show, and even I wasn't fully convinced as to how Yuha got defeated. It's that fucking problem again where the author accidentally made the villain way too OP, so they had to get rid of him in the most bullshit way imaginable. But from the changes that have been made in the anime, I can see the director along with Kubo being able to offset some of the problems that the manga might have. Like, they'll probably do a better job of establishing the Silver Arrow beforehand, which might lead to Yuha's defeat. And since the anime doesn't have a rush schedule, the pacing will be done fine. But the crux of the problem, which can't be fixed in my opinion, is Ichigo's Bankai. Here is a genuine question that I have for you guys. How do you even make Ichigo's Bankai look impressive without making Yuha seem less imposing? The thing with the panel where Ichigo's Bankai suddenly break apart is that the scene is just way too iconic. As much of a blue ball that it was amazing and showed just how truly terrifying the Almighty was. And Kubo wrote that part so well. But the issue is that Kubo made Yuha too OP. How do you even make Ichigo in his full power seem like a threat to this guy? Man is literally the Quincy Jesus of Bleach. Anyways, that's all I wanted to talk about. What are some things that you agree or disagree, and how do you think they're gonna change the ending? Let me know in the comments below, and thank you for watching. Bye!